Well, hello. If I'm sounding particularly crisp and high quality today, it's because I'm sat in a proper podcast studio down at One Mill Street. And sat with me here is Kat Calicott, who is the general manager at One Mill Street. Kat, welcome to Life in Lem.
Thank you so much, Tim.
Splendid.
Thanks for
So
having
it's a
me.
lovely, lovely spot you've got down here. I've wandered past this for years and years and wondered what it was all about. And so I came in a couple of weeks ago and spoke to Kat, and she said, "Well, come sit down. We'll tell you all about it." So that's why we're here today.
It is.
So give us a bit of history. Tell us a little bit about how One Mill Street got started and what the concept is behind it.
Yeah, so One Mill Street's owned by a couple called Nigel and Desi. And Nigel sold his business, did very, very well out of that, and wanted to do something different, something that gave back, something for the community. The idea originally for this building was it to be housing Make Good Grow, our impact arm of One Mill Street. So we also sort of term it our good department. And originally when we got the building, it was just for that, and we matchmake, and this is a common theme through Mill Street. But with Make It Grow, we matchmake businesses, people with skills, volunteers that have a very specific skill with a good cause or a charity that needs that for a sort of time-bound piece of work or project. And then when they got the building, they thought it's a bit big just for doing that.
Right.
And then this idea of a co-work space came about. Unlike a lot of co-work spaces, we've got this beautiful public area that
Yes,
you can
because
see
this is
here.
this is a space on multiple layers, really, isn't it? And so give us a sense of geography. You've got a downstairs and you've got an upstairs, and they're a little bit different, aren't they?
Yes, absolutely. So the ground floor, when you come in, it's our coffee house, our bar. That was really, really important for us to have that community aspect so that anyone can come in. If you're here just with your laptop, that's okay. If you're here with your friends, that's okay too. If you're here on a dog walk, if you're here with your mum friends, whoever you might be, there's a place for you here. And our coffee house serves food and coffee and cake and all those lovely bits. And if you want a glass of wine, the bar can do that for you.
And I'm looking around. It's a mixture of there's some lovely, comfy, leatherish looking couches there. There's some high top tables. There's little spaces for a couple of people to get together. There's bigger spaces, and there's solo working space as well. So it's a really lovely mix of different sort of seating, depending what you want to do there.
Then heading upstairs is our member zone. Different tiers of membership here, depending on what their need is. We have light memberships. They can come here 5 days a month. They can be here 24/7 if they want to be with their hot desk membership. Then we have dedicated desks, offices, meeting rooms, this podcast studio. Then we have the mezzanine, which is sort of an office without the glass partitions, really. And that's sort of how the building works. But down here is the glue of all of it.
And this is the public space. Anyone can come in here. They can sit themselves down, grab a cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine or a pastry or whatever,
Correct.
set themselves up and hang out here.
Yeah, absolutely. And amazing things happen here as well, not just upstairs.
So tell us about some of the amazing things that happen here then, Kat.
It happens every
Give us an
day.
example.
So something that we do as a team is we do engineer connection here. So, people put on networking events. They do this. They want to meet these people. We just think that can happen in every situation, whether you're in a coffee queue, whether you're upstairs talking about a specific problem you have and someone weighs in and helps you. And from that and those kind of natural conversations, the things that people attend, that the space that they're in, magic happens. We've had people set up businesses together. We've had investments in businesses from other people.
Lovely. Have you had your first marriage yet?
Have we had our first marriage? We've got some people that have met here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well, so generally
absolutely.
networking in all dimensions.
Yeah.
And you said the space upstairs, the upper floor and the mezzanine, that's members area and that's open 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Yes.
The public area downstairs here, when's that open?
It's Monday to Friday, and Monday to Thursday it's sort of office hours, and we tend to have quite a lot of business-focused events in the evenings, which are either private or public, ticketed, that type of thing. And then on a Friday we're open a little bit later because the bar's open. We start with some member drinks at 3 p.m. and it goes from there.
So, and in front of me here now, I have Simon, who is I don't know what I'd call you, a resident or a tenant or a member.
I spend most of my time here.
Yeah, so it's definitely part of the fabric here then.
Yeah.
And Simon, and you're based up on the mezzanine, aren't you?
Yeah,
The
we're
very
what we
top
refer to
floor.
as the residence team.
Right.
part of the Red Steves. We're based up in the mezzanine.
So you have permanent desks there. Those are your desks you come
Yeah,
to whenever
permanent
you need
desk.
to.
Yeah, and it's certainly changed for us. We came from an environment where it was kind of a bit like what downstairs, shared desk kind of thing, turn up and pick your desks, which wasn't working for us as a team, as a company, because we like to be together kind of thing. It's just nice being able to base yourself and put all your paperwork all in one desk.
And know it's going to be there when you come back the next morning.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. It's all going to be there when we come back next morning. But yeah, it's nice having that little home that's yours, and you got your little banner above you, and it feels like a place of work rather than just sharing a desk, which is something we wanted to just support around. We met Kat and basically loved the atmosphere that we came across in Mill Street. And everybody trying to, I think I've said hello to more people here than I've done in the last 5 years kind of thing. So there's a nice background. It's our little home now. It's a place where we go to, we meet. There's always meeting rooms or hub spaces you can break out into. But what's nice about Mill Street is they do a lot of after work stuff. Yeah, all the after business events that they put on and meeting people is really good. And yeah, we kind of like the whole space that it does.
Terrific. One satisfied customer. Simon, thank you very much.
No, perhaps at all, Tim. Trust me.
So tell us a bit about you then, Kat. How did you end up being general manager of this amazing place?
Okay, so actually, on Monday, I've been with Nigel and Desi in Mill Street for 5 years,
Oh, congratulations.
which is crazy. I just saw an ad for an operations manager role or something like that. It wasn't my fit, but I was just so intrigued by this kind of like grassroots. We're doing something exciting. Came and met Nigel, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't think that's sort of the role for you, but I've got something for you." And then, ended up in this role. And, I don't actually know how I'm here, Tim, to be honest.
One of
Okay.
those jokes. But it is interesting, isn't it? And you see this so many times, is you see someone, you might have a vacancy or an opportunity in a business, and you see someone and you go, you know what, this isn't the right opportunity for them, but I want them as part, and we'll find a way of bringing them in. And that's clearly what happened with you. What is it about working here you like?
There is no 2 days the same. I know that sounds really cliche, but, even days where I am just firefighting all day, I love it because I'm making things happen. I'm impacting people's lives. I'm doing good things, things that you can really measure. And that to me is really, really exciting.
Yeah, it's very hands-on, isn't it? You can see immediately the consequences of what you're doing, which must be
Yeah.
both wonderful and terrifying at times. Has anything ever happened here that you go, oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting that?
I think kind of the biggest thing for me was day one of opening, the radiators fell off the wall on the mezzanine. And we were like, wow. Yeah, I think for us that was the biggest thing. But honestly, in general, amazing things happen here.
And when we met before, you were very keen to tell me about the fact that, this is a facility, but also it's a community focus. It's a community hub as well. So just give us a sense of what sorts of things One Mill Street does that sort of reaches out beyond its walls.
Yeah, so I think for us, doorstep is really important. And when we say doorstep, we're just saying that we really want to help our community. So when we walk out this doorstep, it's those people. And it's not just the business community. I mentioned Make Good Grow, having an impact on those charities and good causes on our doorstep is a big thing. We put on a lot of events, a lot of workshops, a lot of things to help that grow. And Winning on Your Doorstep is a big one. Every year we put on Winning on Your Doorstep. We get inspirational speakers and we just explore what winning means to them. That's an inspiring thing for the Leamington community as well. We do the Mill Street Exchange, which is a partnership with the university and the county council, where we help businesses just tap into different things, mainly funding, grants, having that triage of, actually, am I going to be able to get this? Is this going to help me? I think so far, we've raised like 1.4 million or something like that, just in this building with the Mill Street Exchange.
And I love your motto. You're for you, for fun, for business and for good. I think that's a really rounded sort of sense of here's what we're here for. So brilliant that you can live that, not just within building, outside. So if someone wants to come and get involved in some way,
the door's always open if you just want to come and have a coffee. You don't need to pre-book for a tour or anything like that. Just come in, ask if someone's available. We love showing people what we do. We have newsletters. We've got a socials channel. Read the board of what's coming on. There's lots of ways. It's in your face. Just get involved and come along to the stuff.
Brilliant. Kat, thanks so much for showing us around One Mill Street today.
Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.